So you're basically having a wave and you have no idea what to do with this specific wave, then a lot of people always tend to feel a bit lost on the map and don't know really what to do with that wave or like where they should move on the map. What can maybe help you is if you define waves into different type of waves. And these are basically the ones that are being used all the time from like specific pro players. It's either play waves or receiving waves. And these two basically means that you will have a wave. So a play wave would be a wave where you are doing something proactive with. So for example, I would be pushing this wave, and imagine this would be a play wave, right? Like the enemies would be base or something. Then on this wave here, I have a potential play. I could, for example, now shift into top side, maybe get vision, or like move all the way through to top lane, play on this next wave or whatever. That would be a play wave. Like you can also, for example, say minion waves are always spawning 05, 35. So for example, you could already say right now, okay, the 35 wave is my next play wave. So this wave I'm basically doing nothing on, and then the 35 wave would be my play wave. And then the other thing basically is a receiving wave. A receiving wave is if the enemy wave is just coming into your side and you're basically doing nothing, then receiving. So for example, let's imagine I would be on bot lane here, and this wave I would not make a play. And like the next wave, I would just receive this wave and basically do nothing. So when you're having a receiving wave, then obviously the enemies have a turn, right? So the enemies could be, I don't know, like moving basically anywhere on the map and maybe invade you or do like the same thing into your side. And then what you can also do is talk about like more detailed types of waves. So usually pro players, for example, they use, I don't know, get vision waves, hit turret waves, and so on, right? So for example, let's say I would like push a wave here, like this top wave here, for example. The wave is pushed, and then this wave is my get vision wave, and then the next spawning wave, this one here, this is my play wave. So on this wave, I would now be, I don't know, getting vision with my supporter, my jungler, whatever. And then someone is like early on the next wave again, and then we are just gonna, you know, get this wave in, for example, and then after this wave, then here we have a play, right? So this is our play wave, and the wave before basically was a get vision wave. It's like, imagine you would be playing Kate Lux on bot lane, for example, then you can already communicate, and like this is a big difference between really good players and people that are maybe not that experienced. It's the difference of pre-planning stuff and just doing things by the flow. So if you are, for example, saying, okay, we would like to slow push a specific wave, and then, for example, this wave here is our hit turret wave, right? So we should have been like hitting this wave a bit earlier already, and then this wave is our hit turret wave, for example, and then we hit the turret here. Then everyone is basically on the same page, so maybe your mid laner will get a priority, and for bot lane, maybe your jungler is doing like a good clear to maybe help you or back you up, get your vision, your support and your AD carry, you're on the same page. But this like applies to every single role basically in the game. For example, like let's say you are a jungler and you are saying, okay, on the 535 wave, I would like to invade the enemy jungle. Then on that wave, the laners now know whether you should like push a specific wave, slow push a specific wave, or like get a reset in early so you're in time, right? You can also pre-plan like 1 minute before, 1.5 minutes before. That's also totally fine to do. So this was just a quick introduction regarding waves and how you may not feel lost anymore on the map and basically know what you should do. If you found this helpful, feel free to check out my coaching Discord. I mean, it was only a short video, but I would still appreciate any sort of feedback in the comments, and then I'm wishing you a nice day. Bye bye.